So this is a revelation that I got from God recently, right? Assumptions kill relationships. Not only do they kill relationships, but they cause hostile environments, hostile work environments, hostile homes, hostile families. Assumptions kill relationships. And for those of us that are spiritual, we make the mistake of mistaking assumption for discernment. And there is a difference. Assumption is a judgment based on your experiences, your bias, your trauma, who you used to be around, what you think it is. Whereas discernment comes from God. It is what God shows you. It is what God reveals to you by his spirit. And so if you're not careful, you'll make a judgment based on your experience or what you think a thing is versus what a thing really is. And a lot of us end up destroying relationships, marriages, friendships, creating weirdness in our workplaces because of things that we're thinking, we're assuming, versus taking it to God and letting God reveal to us what's really going on. Or sometimes just not making a judgment at all, right? Just take things for face value, surface level value, until God shows you what's really going on, or until you have more information. And you notice that when we make assumptions, it's usually something negative. Well, you'd be surprised that if you open up a conversation, if you have a conversation, if you ask questions, that the things that you assume, those negative things that you assume, really are just things that are just in your head. And so we have to be careful not to destroy relationships in our mind by assumptions and then having that destruction actually materialize because we start acting out the things that we believe that are not true. John 7 verse 24 says, "Do not judge by appearance, but judge with righteous judgment." Jesus is righteous. Jesus is our righteousness. And so we have to rely on God to judge righteously, judge according to what something really is and not how it appears. It appears that they don't really like you. It appears that they looked at you funny. It appears that they were talking about you behind your back. It appears that they didn't agree with you. But again, you don't know if these things are true or not. You just have to have a conversation versus acting out. You know how we do this whole thing where we want to give people the energy that they give us? Well, what if you're assuming where their energy is? Maybe it's not that they looked at you strange or had a bad attitude with you. Maybe they're just having a bad day. So again, we want to judge or discern according to the Spirit of God and not our own trauma and past experiences and our own thoughts. Be blessed.